Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, Transformers animated podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm David.
And today we are already on the 14th episode of Transformers Animated, and the last one before the two-part Season 1 finale.
Ooh. Oh, man.
That's an odd number of episodes for a season.
Well, there was the three-part, and they probably count the pilot as like a separate thing, but it was like 3 episodes when it was rerun.
I guess, but that means it's a 13 episode season, which I don't remember that being a thing at the time. Wasn't this the era when like Nickelodeon was doing everything 20 episodes and pretty much everybody else was?
I mean 13 episode seasons have usually been the standard for weekly shows for like forever.
Yeah, that's a quarter of the year.
Yeah.
But it's normally like 26. 13 just seems bizarre. It's an anime thing, but it doesn't strike me as normal for American cartoons.
I mean, that's what the latter 2 seasons of Beast Wars and both seasons of Beast Machines were.
Well, that's 3D animated, that's a weird exception.
This is true. It's possible that Hasbro was still budgeting for that, though.
Oh, yeah, maybe that might be right.
This first aired March 22nd, 2008, and was written by Todd Casey. This is his first episode of Transformers. He would subsequently go on to write for 2 more. Wrote a bunch of episodes of Brave and the Bold.
Ooh.
Neat.
And he was the assistant to Tom DeSanto on the first Transformers movie.
Oh.
Interesting.
Which is weird.
Well, yes.
I mean, good for him for getting into animation work.
Yeah.
It looks like he's subsequently done work on Hulk and the Agents of Smash and Avengers Assemble.
I forget whether those were considered any good.
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, I know one of the Avengers ones was pretty good, and then one of them was not pretty good, but I don't remember specifics.
I feel like Hulk and the Agents of Smash kind of declares its quality on its sleeve with its name.
Yes.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, but even that, I think it actually had some good casting. It just seemed like a weird mess.
Yeah.
In a few episodes I saw. I think, wasn't it like Seth Green, one of the...
I think Seth Green was Rick Jones.
Yeah.
Weird.
And basically playing Seth Green.
As you do when you're Seth Green.
Which could work if he was just Rick Jones, but he was the Abomination. Which doesn't feel
Yes. I mean, that was from the comics at the time.
Yeah.
He subsequently stopped being the Abomination.
And just went back to being Rick Jones. I don't know. Yes. I don't know a lot about Hulk stuff.
Basically, if you hang around the Hulk for long enough, you will be a Hulk of some sort.
I know that Peter David wrote it for a while, and there was an AIDS storyline at some point, and that's like 99% of what I know about the Hulk.
Yeah, it was very timely. He had a sidekick in the 70s books who came back like 20 years later having contracted AIDS, and he was trying to get the Hulk to give him a blood transfusion to cure his AIDS.
Uh-huh.
And the Hulk was that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah,
because then you will be a Hulk, and, you know, maybe you don't.
Then you have Hulk AIDS. That's just gonna superpower, this is comic books, it's just gonna superpower the AIDS.
Yeah, it's not good. You don't want to do that.
And you do not want an AIDS-themed supervillain. DC Comics already tried that.
Oh, God, yeah.
That was from, what was it, the New Guardians? Which was an AIDS monster called Hemogoblin.
Which is a great name, but bad.
No, it's not. That's a terrible name.
And that is the same comic that gave us the cocaine-powered supervillain Snowflame.
Snowflame!
Well, with all the good comes the bad, you know. Works.
Anyway, speaking of white stuff, we are in the snowy woods of what I'm guessing is the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Yeah, so I lived for 3 winters in the snowy reaches of the Upper Peninsula, and it definitely had an Upper Peninsula feel to it. Now, I never really lived in the northern Lower Peninsula, so I can't say anything about whether, you know, that, but I felt that it had a very Upper Peninsula feel to the setting here.
I mean, Detroit has bone-chilling winters.
Yes.
And, I mean, this could be any part, but generally the Upper Peninsula of Michigan is the more rural part.
Yes.
And probably the more likely to have a mining operation going, which is occurring here with a couple of purple and green automated mining machines and one dude.
A dude who is a G1 construction worker dude.
I think specifically he is Sparkplug.
He does look like Sparkplug, yeah.
Well, in the wiki at least calls him Spark, so presumably somewhere, either in the script or in the almanac, he's Sparkplug.
Yes, because in the credits he was just Worker, I think.
Yeah.
Voiced by Jeff Bennett. And,
of course.
He doesn't get a lot of time to get a name because, here's some funny noises. This is very horror movie opening. Doesn't see anything. And then some sort of weird tentacles attack their machines and also attack him. So he's dead.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Although he will come back from the dead as the human version of Optimus Prime.
Actually, that guy is going to come back like twice more, each time with a different, voice.
Huh.
So
Maybe
it's not...
he's got brothers?
Or some deck is just cloning these guys.
Maybe. I wouldn't put it past him.
So if this is Michigan, this is probably a copper mine.
Yes. If it is the UP, then it is probably a copper mine.
Although...
Because the Upper Peninsula had a great deal of copper.
Yes.
Although
you may find out later that if this guy's working for Sumdac, he may not be looking for copper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dun dun dun.
Anyway, it turns out it's snowing in Detroit as well, and Prowl is enjoying, you know, the snow-covered beauty of the city. But, you know, Prowl, people have to get to work, so he gets buried in snow by a snowplow.
That name again is
He's
Mr.
very
Plow.
upset by this, and I'm like, dude, you are a car, you drive, well, you're a motorcycle, that's even worse. You should know why people plow the roads.
Yeah.
Because it's not good to drive in.
Like, maybe you don't have to go to the ninja office every morning. But some people do, Prowl. People have jobs.
He apparently thinks that just everyone should get a snow day to just go and sit around and be snowed on. I don't know.
Yeah, but he's got a very interesting Zen motif. It's like, beauty is just raining down from the sky and people are plowing it over. It's like, yeah, I feel that after snowfall. I want a day of just whiteness and blankness and not having to drive anywhere.
A snow day, perhaps.
And he tries to impart this wisdom to Bumblebee and Sari, but they are playing a video game, and they're not paying attention.
I appreciated the GameCube purple console they have.
It's a GameCube purple Xbox with a Ben Heck flip-up screen?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And it's a racing game that's...
Like PS1 graphics?
Side-by-side split screen with... God, it's practically SNES graphics, but also Bumblebee says he's on level 230?
And Sari is trying to get her car to jump?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that unrealistic for a racing game.
Yeah.
And the controllers are really bizarre looking.
I'm going to guess that this game was designed by the same people who designed the game that Fix-It was playing in Robots in Disguise.
Oh, the one that's kind of an Angry Birds clone, except it's just Super Mario sound effects?
And then it turns out to be Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
such a weird game.
Yeah. Just, game.
So Bumblebee, so Prowl is all, hey, machines suck, I'm turning off your video game, and then Bumblebee's all, you yourself are a machine.
Bumblebee is like, you suck.
And just in time for this to be the theme of the episode, Optimus Prime announces that they've detected a strange Cybertronian life signature somewhere up north. It's not sentient, but I'm going to send you to check it out. And
Have fun.
Sari
Have
decides
fun.
that yes, you two are having a dramatic conflict, so I'm going to magnify this by sending you into the woods alone.
Yes, great idea.
And Sari wants to go with them because she is excited to go camping.
Yes.
Yay,
Because
camping song.
She
This is ideal
totally
camping weather.
knows
Oh, yes.
all about camping, and yes, also you should totally take small children camping in sub-zero weather.
I mean, winter camping is a thing.
Yeah, but it's
For crazy people?
like advanced level camping there.
Yes. And as we will soon find out, Sari is certainly not on, a level 230 of camping.
No, she is not.
So they drive up, Bumblebee is upset because the roads are like gravel. Sari is excited to do camping stuff, roasting marshmallows, telling ghost stories.
Mellow marshes.
Yes, there's a running gag where none of the Autobots can quite comprehend what a marshmallow is.
Yes, and think that it has something to do with swampland.
Yes. So they get there, and it turns out that Bumblebee, much like Tom Haverford on that one episode of Parks and Rec, has brought a whole bunch of electronic devices with him.
Yes.
Including some that he fit in questionable locations.
Yes, Prowl asks, where did you even find room for all this junk? I'd rather not say.
Which brings up the great running thing.
He looks very ashamed.
There's a lot of good facial and posing animations, and most of them are Bumblebee overacting
Yes.
wonderfully.
Yeah.
This stuff was somewhere uncomfortable. I'm not sure where that is in a robot, but it's somewhere in there.
The backseat of a car?
Backseat of a Bumblebee.
That'd be
Backseat of a Volkswagen.
So, it turns out that not only does Bumblebee hate the outdoors, but also Sari, who is super excited to go camping, has never been camping.
She's seen it in movies.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course. Good job, Sari. Good job.
Yeah, I've seen camping in movies too, and I've seen Leslie Nielsen killed by a bear. It doesn't make it real.
Oh, is that what's that, in Grizzly?
No. It's a Riff Tracks movie that I got. I forget what it's called.
Is it Food of the Gods?
No. It's...
Day of the Animals?
Yeah, I think so.
Cry Wilderness.
Oh, I was just thinking of a version of this that turns into the gray.
Yeah, it's David.
Sari's got to make herself a bunch of brass knuckles made out of broken airline booze bottles.
I'm amused by Prowl referring to cleansing fire.
Yeah, that's a little scary there.
Yeah, chill out, Prowl. Chill out.
Is somebody telling you to burn things? But surprisingly, Prowl is pretty good at not only starting a fire, but also pitching a tent.
He is basically a camping ninja.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
His
I
ninja
guess
skills include camping.
I mean, maybe it's like a ninja thing where he and his ninja sensei went out into the woods or something. I know
Yeah.
I've seen a couple episodes of Naruto, and I'm pretty sure that told me that all ninja training occurs in the woods.
Yeah, it's kind of a ninja movie thingy. Send you out into the woods to train, and you have to karate bear fight.
Stupid Naruto.
In retrospect, I'm a bit disappointed Prowl has the hollow emitter because it means he can't do the thing where the afterimage of him just goes poof and turns out to have been a log all along.
Why? Why Naruto?
And in fact, Bumblebee takes Prowl's holographic device and uses it to play what appears to be some sort of bear-themed horror movie.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite kind.
Could be Day of the Animals, could be Grizzly, or it's maybe in this future, the sequel to Grizzly actually came out. Grizzly 2, The Predator.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Which had like a bunch of big names.
Yeah, wasn't, one of the Batman, I think?
Yeah, George Clooney was going to be in it.
What?
Louise Fletcher, Nurse Ratched herself.
Ow.
Oddly, I think that movie was almost entirely completed except for the bear scenes. They just couldn't
Charlie
afford to
Sheen,
finish it.
Laura Dern, and John Rhys Davies, indeed.
Yeah, back when he was more likable, because we didn't know his political affiliations.
Aw, don't tell me that.
Or race. Was it racism? Yeah.
It turns out I'm a racist, indeed.
Well, I mean, dwarves, they're kind of racist sometimes.
Yes, the main scenes for Grizzly 2 The Predator were completed, but before special effects featuring a huge electromechanical bear could be used, the executive producer disappeared with all the funds, with some sources saying he was jailed during the time of the filming. However, there is filmed footage of a live bear attacking a live rock concert, which was shot in Hungary.
Oh.
Which means some people were probably eaten.
Oh, I did not know.
This sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And that first Grizzly is kind of fun, although not as fun as Prophecy, which is about like a big, gross, scabby, goopy bear.
Yeah, and her cubs, because they've been affected by, I think it was mercury poisoning?
Yeah, it's
It's a weird movie, but a good crazy movie.
Random statement, I have sad feelings about mercury poisoning now, after having listened to a podcast.
dear.
Called S-Town.
I'm just imagining a version of this Grizzly 2 The Predator where it is a bear fighting a predator.
Oh, that's something we haven't actually seen. Predators fighting normal animals.
No, I think despite there being like 5 movies with predators in them, we've never seen Predator v. Animals.
Yeah, that's...
Even though their whole thing is that they like hunt big game.
Wow, that's a movie that really needs to happen.
They're like some, there's some like alien animals in that one with,
Oh yeah, Predators.
Topher Grace? Predators?
Yeah, I think there's some like Predator dogs or something.
Oh, yeah, and Transformers connection to the movie Prophecy. It stars Robert Foxworth, voice of Transformers movie Ratchet.
Oh.
Ooh.
And as the voice of the bear, Frank Welker.
Of course.
Of course. Frank Welker, he's the best.
Doing a bunch of bear noises.
As he does.
Anyway,
that must have been amazing to watch.
Unfortunately, we never get to find out what bear movie this is, because Prowl smashes the media player.
Aww. What a jerk.
So, with nothing to do except stare into the wilderness and contemplate the sweet release of death, they all go to sleep. And they hear a spooky noise.
Dun dun dun.
Bumblebee says, okay, it's a monster. Getting out of here. Prowl says, hey, it's only a bear. Bears, despite the movies that we've just been talking about, are not monsters.
Unfortunately,
But
this bear has shovel hands.
Yeah, this thing is it is a monster, and it's very Ben 10.
Yeah, it's got like a big eye in its chest and
And a bunch of eyes everywhere. It's got no head.
yeah,
It's
got big
got a
shoulders.
vaguely humanoid shape, and it uses the mining robots that we saw in the beginning as limbs.
And yay, they are Constructicon green.
Yes.
Of course. Of
It is-
course they are.
It is pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as Sari says, I knew monsters were real. Tutorbot is such a liar, which amused me.
That is a great line.
Because I assume she's just constantly pestering Tutorbot with questions about whether things are actually real.
I see a Jersey Devil.
Which, you know...
No, sorry, the events of the movie RoboCop did not actually happen.
I mean, that's right in the one thing, but Tutorbot, were you not there when the giant cockroach was there?
I mean, that's not a naturally occurring monster.
Yeah, that's perfectly normal.
So
Prowl
Prowl
throws throwing stars at it, and like always, they do nothing.
Yep.
He tried.
They worked that one time on Colossus Rhodes.
Yeah.
And then never again.
And they even explicitly repaired Colossus Rhodes so they did not affect him later on. Anyway, the Allspark key starts going nuts, so this thing is somehow Cybertronian.
They found the thing.
Yes.
Good job.
Or rather, it found them.
I love how nonchalant Sari is about that too. Just,
Yes.
he is glowing and pulling me toward it, so it's probably Cybertronian.
Well, I guess it's a Cybertronian thing. I mean, at this point,
by now.
yeah.
Yes, it must be Tuesday.
It's a thing. Yes, it must be Tuesday.
So they get away, and they figure out what it is, and what it is space barnacles.
So, for some reason, it seemed sort of, I don't know, interesting to me that it's just something that has no, like, weird G1 connection.
Yeah.
I don't know why I expected it had to, but it just, you expect that these days.
This is a real 4:30 on a Friday in the writer's room kind of solution here.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, and I certainly don't mind things not just being G1 all the time, but...
Yeah, it's amusing, but, like, it was like, oh, it's scraplets. Wait, it's not scraplets?
Yeah, it's such a missed opportunity for them to be scraplets.
Yeah!
And
Everything's better when it's scraplets.
But we will get a scraplets episode in the next Transformers cartoon.
Yeah.
It turns out they're adorable.
They are. They're so cute.
Now this is just somebody saying, well, okay, I guess they're like barnacles, and they're from space, and I have got to get onto the highway in 10 minutes to beat the traffic. I say that they are space barnacles.
Yep, that's it.
So yeah, they're barnacles, they live in space, they attach themselves to spacecraft, and they act like a computer virus, ?
Apparently.
The guy who wrote the Technobabble was sick that day.
Yeah. And they act like maybe like a regular virus, not a computer virus.
Yeah, that's like the opposite. I mean, not the opposite, but it's very different.
Yes. You're not getting space barnacles because you opened the wrong attachment.
Yeah.
No, they latch onto your ship and they drain its energy, and you can only get rid of them with extreme heat, because I guess they live in space.
Which is interesting, because you would think that they would be, like, capable of surviving re-entry, at least.
I mean, I guess clearly these ones were.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's fair. But, still. I mean, I guess maybe that's how you... Well, no, it's not how you get them to get off whatever it is they're on. Without necessarily killing it, because that's not what happens.
No.
I don't know. I give up.
They didn't quite think this through, I don't think.
No, I feel like that's true.
I think we've already put more conversation into this than they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
So their first instinct, of course, is to run away, but they realize that this thing could shamble its way to Detroit and infect the whole city, which would be bad.
Because it's full of machines there.
So they use the key to track it down. They trace it back to this mine shaft, and this is feeling a little Scooby-Doo at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Abandoned mine shaft.
A silly-looking monster that looks like a guy in a suit.
Sadly, they do. I mean, actually, we kind of do. Well, we'll get to this.
Meddling kids.
Also, it just made me really want to play Minecraft. So, there's that.
Okay, yeah, you go in the cave, there's something weird in there.
So they get in the cave, and, well, fortunately, the creature is not in the cave, but on top of it, and it drops a whole bunch of snow on them, sealing Bumblebee and Sari inside.
Also, yes, it's not just a cave, this is the mine.
Right, the mine.
Yes. Which is why it makes me want to play Minecraft.
Yes, and Bumblebee talks about playing medieval maze monsters. So is this a video game, or is this
No, that's
some
something
kind of like Dungeons and Dragons thing?
I don't know. But that's a pretty high, I mean, I've been playing World of Warcraft forever and I'm only level 110. So.
Well, I don't think it's the same game, because there were cars in that. And I don't think there'd be cars in medieval maze monsters.
He drives in medieval maze monsters. I mean, not in that, but in this.
I guess maybe it's just the monsters that are medieval and not the game itself.
Maybe. I don't know. I think this definitely falls into not having been thought through that thoroughly.
And wasn't that the fake Dungeons and Dragons in that Tom Hanks movie?
Ooh, I don't know.
Was that Mazes and Monsters?
That was Mazes and Monsters.
Mazes and Monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't he end up... Maybe it's not Tom Hanks. Somebody ends up killing themselves in, like, steam tunnels, thanks to the evils of D&D.
Oh my god! That!
Is he the one who goes crazy?
Yes.
Tom Hanks?
It's a delightfully weird movie.
Oh my god. That movie. I'm just like having a moment here.
People know about it because Tom Hanks is in it, but he's not the main character.
No, people know about it because it's a hilarious D&D fear-mongering thing.
And connections, Kevin Peter Hall is in both Mazes and Monsters, Prophecy, and Predator.
Oh, he was the bear in Predator, or Prophecy too?
Yes, because he was like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, he was a tall, skinny guy who was, wait, was he also Harry in Harry and the Hendersons?
He was also Harry in Harry and the Hendersons, the movie and the TV show.
Not the entire TV show, he died.
Right, at AIDS.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yes. He's, and he replaced Jean-Claude Van Damme in that first Predator movie.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted somebody who was tall. Anyway, so Prowl is trying to fight off this creature. Eventually Prowl does manage to, use his holograms to fool it into smashing the mine open himself. Anyway, so this frees Bumblebee, and Bumblebee uses his stingers to zap it and send it plummeting into the river below.
Good job, Bumblebee. Good job.
Which, as he says, poaches the space barnacles.
There's a very curious water effect going on down there, too.
Yeah, that's weird looking.
Yeah. Oh, and Prowl uses fire ninjutsu. Like, he actually does hand poses while hanging upside down, and it just fires his thrusters.
Unfortunately, and then Prowl was a zombie.
Dun, dun, dun. So yes, it goes from being a bear-themed horror movie to being a zombie movie.
Yeah.
Good job. Most zombie movies, with some exceptions, most of them don't take place in rural settings. That's like the whole point, is that they take place in settings with lots and lots of people around.
Although I will note that the zombie movie, Night of the Living Dead, takes place in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's true. Night of the Living Dead, starring our president, Barack Obama.
And zombie movies before that, which were not modern zombie movies, were mostly...
He really looks like Barack Obama.
He kinda does, yeah.
That is the guy in the original, not the guy in the second one, who is Tony Todd, future Transformers guest star.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
Tony Todd. I've heard about that.
Yeah, that remake is actually pretty decent. I mean, it's just kind of the first one all over again, but that's a good movie. And it probably has, it actually has professional actors in it, so they're a little better. Like, hey, it's Tony Todd, he's great. And he's not terrifying for the majority of the movie, which is unusual for Tony Todd.
Yeah.
Good job.
Anyway, so Prowl has got barnacles, for starters, just on his hands, which gives him like palm eyeballs, which is always creepy.
Yeah, that's definitely creepy.
It's like Doug Jones in, what's it called?
Oh, yes, in Hellboy.
No.
Pan's Labyrinth?
Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh,
Yes.
that one. Okay.
They clearly were having a lot of fun with this whole barnacle zombie design thing.
Yes. So
the character designers, at least, were not taking a Friday off.
No. Well,
No.
neither were the animators. Bumblebee does some weird, interesting poses again.
Yeah, was that like a specific anime reference or something, or?
He almost does a Kamen Rider pose, but not quite. Although I think now it's referred to as the dab? Dap?
Oh, the dab, yes.
Yeah, whatever that weird thing is, which I have no idea what it is. I just have seen references to it on Twitter.
You need to watch more football.
Oh, it's a football thing? Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of guys do it in the end zone when they score a touchdown.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I miss when they used to dance.
I think it was Cam Newton who started that.
Bring back the Super Bowl shuffle.
Yep.
Anyway, so once again, they are about to run, but they know that Prowl is just going to follow them, and so Sari has the brilliant idea of shutting off the headlights so that Prowl can't follow them.
And he immediately crashes into a tree.
Yes, because that was a terrible idea. Thanks, sorry.
Which,
The worst idea.
it is a bad idea, but they're in snow. If there's any moon or starlight, it's gonna be bright enough.
I mean, apparently it's not, because it looks pitch black out there.
It does, but it should be lighter than
That's
that.
kind of in service of the joke.
Yeah, it
Yes.
serves to the joke, but with the snow, I realize that shouldn't work.
So they're going to do the thing where they lure him into the mine and blast the opening so that it collapses, trapping him inside. And it works perfectly, except for the part where they did it while they were inside the mine.
Yes. Good job. Good job.
Yes, back into the rather menacing looking, oddly purple mine
Yes.
with a giant central chamber.
I'm
And
sure-
roller coaster minecart tracks and
Yes.
It's like the end of Temple of Doom.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bee's minecart mood is kind of adorable.
Yes, he partially transforms himself into a minecart, which is hilarious.
Yes.
And
He's got his
also-
legs.
earlier
Yes,
when
that's-
he's running with Sari and wants to turn into vehicle mode, the animation they did for that is just delightful.
Yes.
Kind of jumps and swings up and around.
Yeah, it is a neat little bit. So Sari has the bright idea of using a fire hose on them, and
Well,
Bumblebee
no,
does
Bumblebee has the idea of using the fire hose.
this. Yes, and he's disappointed because he thinks that it's a hose that shoots fire.
Which would be pretty cool. But
It's
also,
It's
why
not
would
an
you have
unreasonable
that?
assumption.
Although you work for a fire truck, who is not a truck who shoots fire.
Yeah, maybe
He's your boss.
maybe he doesn't realize that. Maybe he's always thought that Optimus Prime actually shoots fire.
I mean, I could believe that he's just not paying attention.
Yeah. Bumblebee.
Although there is a gag in the last episode where they're looking for a fire extinguisher, and he does know that their fire extinguisher is attached to Prime.
Oh yeah.
Well, by then he's figured it out.
Anyway, so Sari has an idea, and she's going to hook up the fire hose to the furnace so that they can blast super hot water at Prowl, which will get that off. But unfortunately, before she can do so, Prowl infects Bumblebee as well, and now they're both crawling with barnacles.
Oops. Yes, now he is also a zombie. The zombie plague has been spread.
Oh,
As, it would be.
he's a zombie.
Oh god.
No. No.
And for once, unfortunately, Sari has found the one machine that she cannot use her Allspark key on.
Oops. Yes.
Which might make sense in a way. Like, if this is a really old mine, it doesn't have any Cybertronian technology in it for her key to work on.
I could buy
It's
it.
an active mine.
Like that toilet that totally had all that Cybertronian technology.
What I'm baffled by is why there's this active furnace that can have superheated water.
Yes.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Like, a mine might have a pump to get the water out if things flood, but why would it be I don't know enough about mining technology.
No. So instead of using her key in the traditional sense, she just uses it to strike sparks, which somehow ignites the furnace. Even though it seems to have like an electrical element.
magic.
Yeah, you smack it enough times, things will work. It's a tradition.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's fine. Fine. It'll be fine.
And indeed it works. She blasts the two Autobots with scalding hot water. Luckily, all the scalding water does to her is to slightly muss her hair.
Yeah. It turns the room into a sauna, and there's a nice humid effect that blurs everything after that.
Yeah.
Yes.
This episode is really well animated throughout. Like, some of the episodes like Nanosec had really great fight scenes, but the rest was just okay. The whole episode's great.
Yes. So the Autobots are back to normal. The space barnacles drop off to a couple of little actual barnacle-looking things fall on the ground.
Yes.
And so they all go back home, where Sari now has a cold.
Aww.
Because she had to ride all the way back in wet clothes.
And apparently Bumblebee has no heater, which... Why? Why would he have no heater?
I mean, my suggestion is that since he scanned Captain Fanzone's car, Captain Fanzone's heater is probably broken.
Yep.
But he lives in Detroit. You leave your AC broken, you don't leave your heater broken.
But he scanned it in the summer. Fanzone only fixes it in like November when he really has to.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Also, he repeatedly points out that is why he hates machines.
Yes.
I'm glad we figured this out.
Yes. And the Autobots have also kind of figured things out as Sari tries to make a metaphor about how they fought a monster that was part nature and part machine working together to make a big rampaging monster, just like the Autobot team. It's not a good metaphor.
No, it's really not. She tried. TM.
And meanwhile, back in the woods, Professor Sumdac is there. And he finds that big chunk of whatever that was covered with barnacles.
And it's silver, and it has a big Decepticon symbol on it.
Which he doesn't recognize?
No, I guess he hasn't been up close to the few Decepticons that have shown up.
I guess. You'd think maybe they'd give him the primer, red face good, purple face bad.
Maybe they don't expect him to ever come face to face with them.
Yeah.
Or certainly to have one, in his closet.
But the way Sumdac is so happy to find this, it's like he's found the perfect gift to give it to his significant other, Megatron.
His best friend, Megatron.
And yes, I think they don't actually tell us this in the episode, but it's clearly the rest of Megatron.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it
at least
looks like
part of his chest. I don't know that it's the entire rest of Megatron.
Episode.
Yeah.
It seems like it is the torso and legs we see later.
Yeah, because the construction machines he was using his arms, the shovel and the pickaxe.
Right.
Megatron was the rest of it, under the barnacles.
Mm-hmm. I guess the question is, where is Megatron's spark in this thing, or is it in his head?
Well, considering what we know about Bulkhead's head, presumably sparks are in their heads in this series.
Or at least there's like a tether?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they can just be connected on like a metaphysical / energy plane.
No, it has to be in the head, because remember, they said at the beginning of the episode, it was Cybertronian technology moving around, but there was no sign of a spark.
Or did they? Oh yeah.
Or no life signs or something. So, spark, not in body, in head. Seems to be how.
Although maybe it has different life signs when it doesn't have, like, the head connected?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
This might be in the almanac. I should probably check it out.
Probably, yeah. It's about time for a reread.
Oh, and there was something else I was going to mention. I cannot remember what it was.
Oh, I did do a bit of quick Googling. I think 13 episode production runs were the norm on Cartoon Network at this time.
Okay. Oh, right. I was going to talk about the Scooby-Doo parallels in this episode, because indeed, we get an unmasking of the monster at the end, and it was Old Man Megatron.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can't have an unmasking because there's no head, but...
Yes.
Yeah.
We We get an
old man Megatron.
We get an unbarnacling.
Yes. Yes.
I would have conquered the universe if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Wait,
I guess Sari is the dog in this case.
Yeah, I think because Bumblebee is more the Shaggy.
Yeah, I'm not sure who Prowl is. I don't think any.
Prowl is everybody else.
Was anybody in the Scooby Gang a ninja?
Well, if you combine all the other characters' competence together, that kind of equals one Prowl.
I mean, Fred really loves to set traps, and ninjas also set traps.
This is true.
Velma is smart, like a ninja, and he's got the girlish figure of Daphne.
Actually,
True.
you know what? This is that era of Scooby-Doo where it was just Daphne, Scooby, and Shaggy.
Oh, like in the 80s. Like around 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
Oh,
with Vincent
man.
Price.
That was so great.
Although that was also with, I believe, Scrappy-Doo, and I believe there was some sort of child con artist who tagged around.
Yes, Flim Flam.
Oh, Flim Flam.
Flim Flam. I remember this, and I wish I didn't.
I leave this message to all living mortals. Whoever opens this chest shall release 13 deadly ghosts.
Man,
I wish that had been good.
Hey man, I thought it was great when I was like 6 or 7 or whenever that came out.
I mean, it at least produced a couple amusing episodes of Mystery Inc. with,
I need to watch more of that.
He's on Rescue Bots and he was the brain. What's his name? Maurice LaMarche doing his Vincent Price impression as Vincent Van Ghoul.
I really should see more of that because apparently it got Lovecrafty at the end, but I think I saw the best episode when I saw the War of the Gargantuas parody episode.
I mean, it gets literally Lovecraftian in as much as it stars there's an episode featuring Jeffrey Combs as horror novelist H.P. Hatecraft.
I did see that one too. Didn't that, Harlan Ellison was in that episode?
Yes, playing himself.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that
I
episode
really
was so good.
should watch that. I've known this series is well regarded, but I didn't realize it was amazing.
And there's an episode with a pretty good Twin Peaks bit.
Ooh.
Yep.
It's the backwards talking little people.
Oh, why always that reference?
And
I mean, that's the easiest one to do because you're not.
I know.
Scooby and Shaggy aren't going to stumble upon, Daphne's corpse wrapped in plastic.
There's always the woman talking to a log.
There is also the log. I mean,
She's my life goal.
the old lady talking backwards. Or maybe just have some good pie.
yes, damn good pie.
Yeah.
And when you said Harlan Ellison playing himself, he is playing himself.
So he's just complaining about things.
Constantly.
Old and curmudgeonly.
How?
Confused by these young people.
I mean, I don't think he gets a chance to call Gene Roddenberry a jerk, but that might have been on the cutting room floor.
Man.
Because do not ask Harlan Ellison about Gene Roddenberry.
No, he has opinions. Oh, he has opinions.
And we have opinions on Nature Calls, which I think I forgot to mention at the beginning of the episode, but I think that's the first Transformers episode named after a bathroom joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say a euphemism for having to go to the bathroom, which is great. Good job. That's not helping their case with the whole, badly named episodes thing.
I mean, it's kind of creative.
I guess.
Sort of?
Anyway, it's an enjoyable enough episode.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good for it's a Scooby-Doo-ish episode. Mm-hmm. It looks good character action.
Yeah.
You're in, you're out.
There's a cool looking monster.
Yeah.
And we get a big tease for the season finale at the end.
Yep.
Yes.
This ain't gonna be good, folks. I mean, well, it's gonna be good,
Well,
but
it's gonna be great.
this does not bode well for our favorite characters.
Yes.
Unless our favorite character is Megatron, because the next episode is entitled Megatron Rising. Part 1.
Dun.
Part 1 is where you leave him out to proof, and
He's got her eyes. It's important.
You know, you can't leave it in the oven too long. Gotta make sure you use enough yeast.
Yes.
Don't make any, like, loud noises or drop anything, or that Megatron is just gonna be flat, and your dinner party is ruined.
It's very sad. Very, very sad.
But until then, you can find us all over the internet. We are on Facebook, we are on Tumblr, and we're on Twitter.
And we are hosted by iaconunderground.net, where actually I meant to mention earlier, we now have our first Patreon-exclusive podcast episode.
Yay.
Go to patreon.com/iaconunderground. At a mere $1 a month, you can help us upgrade equipment, buy subscriptions for podcasting services, various other helpful things. And you can listen to all of us talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yay! So go check that out.
And you can find us, you can also find us on whatever podcast service you like, whether it be iTunes or Google Play. Wherever you do get us, please rate and review. It helps the show. And if you'd like to let us know what you feel about space barnacles or bear movies or Scooby-Doo, then please write into the Maxim mailbag at stasispodcast@gmail.com. We'll read your letters on the air and probably not make fun of them.
Probably, maybe.
Yeah.
So, until next time, when we cover Megatron Rising Part 1, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
they're coming to get you, Barbara. I'm Alex.
No, I'm dead.
闇の彼方静寂を引き裂き星の眠りを呼び起こすのはどいつだほら目の前弱な魂たち逃げ場はないまっすぐに受け止めろそのためのワビアとそれを処理して僕らは意識組み替えるその手を強く握り互いの絆信じて戦え
Definitely something I think I've seen on Top Gear, but no. Anywho, podcast.
Yes, are we all ready to go?
I like to podcast.
Sure, why not?
Let me
Yes.
turn off my noisier humidifier. Edit that out. Warm again. I don't like the warm.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan.
I could definitely go for less warm.
These episodes made me want it to be snowy again.
Yes. Yeah. It's very wintry. Alright, so are we all ready to start up?
I got my notes. I have food in me.
Recording is started. Yep, I think we'll go. Alex?
Just let me I'll get my
I'm here. I have the episode up. I have my notes up.
Let me get my call note fired up here, so we've got it back up.
Hey.
We have our Zencaster link.
We have 4 people.
4 of us.
Oh, that's right.
It is a Monday, but yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, I'm afraid that I'm the well, I guess fourth wheel doesn't really make sense because that's actually useful.
You know, every week when we do the iconunderground.net plug, I flash back to the intro of Homestar Runner. I think that for any .net address.
Yeah.
It's .com.